Hey Gemini, this is Dee, and today we are going to do a reading to get caught up on what's going on this year. This is just kind of a quick update. I have a reading that I call my pyramid reading based on the Celtic cross, and this is going to be for October, November, December of 2024. Thank you for joining me, so let's get started. Let's not waste any time. Okay, let's see. How is everybody doing today? You doing well? We have the Queen of Swords. This is the way you see yourself. This is what crosses you. The Page of Cups. The past is the Five of Swords. The present is the Six of Swords. Everybody's getting the Six of Swords today. And the future is the Nine of Swords. And how you see yourself is the Ten of Wands. How others see you is the Two of Wands. Your greatest fear is the King of Pentacles. Your greatest hope is the Hierophant. And the possible outcome is the Three of Wands. Have you met someone recently, or you're with someone and you want to take it to the next level, but is it possible that you split up with somebody just recently and you want to get back together? Okay, let's take a look at these here. So we have you as the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups is what crosses you. Now the pages are messages of love from the Page of Cups, so you're waiting for a message. Since you are the Queen of Swords, you have, because swords is air and communication, you have communicated something very sharp. You may have said, gotten into an argument with someone, and or said something that you found foolish afterwards upon thinking about it, maybe stuck your foot in your mouth, and now you haven't heard from them anymore, and you're ruminating about what you said to them and waiting for a message back. Somebody that you met online, because you know, every time I see swords I think about the internet, the greatest communication tool that we have. But the Page of Cups is what crosses you, so you're waiting for this message and it's not coming. And you're feeling a lot of feelings here. So here we have the Five of Swords. When I see this, I see it as kind of self-sabotage. Something that you said or did has messed things up for you royally, and you don't know how to fix it. You want to move on with your situation here. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to avoid the glare there for you. You want to move on. Could be somebody that has been around for a while here. But anyways, you're still waiting for this message, and you haven't heard from them in quite a long time, and you feel like you've moved on, but you just can't get them out of your head. You are really in your head about this, and it just keeps, I mean, you're gonna stop blaming yourself for this. You're gonna get over this feeling that if only you had been nicer, or if only you had been more communicative, if you only hadn't stuck your foot in your mouth, or whatever happened to have this person walk away. You're going to get over that, but it's still going to nag at you. It's still going to nag at you at the back of your mind. And when you least expect it, you can wake up and go, oh, why haven't I heard from them? Oh, I'm so sorry, Gemini. This is what I see. Now, this is a general reading. This is not for everybody. This is just for those who need to hear these messages. Now, the way you see yourself is the Ten of Wands at the end, thinking that maybe it is time to release this work that you're doing because this is a lot of work thinking about this situation and trying to get it back. Could it be, I mean, because we have the page here, that's why I'm thinking it's a relationship, right? But it could also be a message from some sort of other situation where you were in, where you mess things up, like maybe a job or something with a relative, or even just a regular friend, right? So there's been some sort of disconnection after some sort of mistake on your part, and you're about ready to let it go. I mean, you still have this little bit of nagging at the back of your mind, but you're about ready to let it go. You have done a lot of self-flagellation. Do you know what that means? You have really been really hard on yourself here. Now, how others see you. Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, I find look very similar, which is kind of funny. It comes out as a Three of Wands. Yeah, so I was looking at these two cards today. I was meditating on them. How similar they are, and yet they're still different because one is a 2 and one is a 3. Now, the 2, to me, seems like sending that manifestation out into the world, starting your intention so that you can get what you want. And then the Three of Wands is the actual receiving of that manifestation. Some would say on the Rider-Waite deck that it is when your ship comes in. So whatever you're doing now, you are putting some heavy-duty manifestation energy into having this resolved either way. So if you lost your job, or if your business broke down or something like that, whatever you are intentionally manifesting is going to work out your own way, work out your way, right? It's eventually going to come to you. I would say by the end of the year, so I can safely say by the end of the year, you would have enough time to manifest this success, whatever it is. Now, your greatest fear is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, he is someone who relies on his wealth to navigate the world, to navigate his life. He's defined by his wealth. Perhaps you feel that your wealth was not enough to impress this person, and out of what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, I'll think of it later. For some reason, you were defensive, and that's where this difficulty occurred. But this is your fear of being defined by how much money you have. So I don't know if this was a factor in the situation. This is definitely a romantic situation. It's a small possibility that it might be a job or a business or something like that, but you really are very sensitive about the amount of money that you earn and how it is portrayed to the world. And you are putting together some powerful manifestations in order to bring in more money, in order to bring in more, bring you more towards this man who's confident in how much he earns. So, yeah, and then we have the Hierophant here, which is the card pertaining to religion. Now, how does this fit in the entire reading? Is it possible that this was something that was headed towards a commitment, and money issues got in the way, and you became defensive about it, and had an argument, and things broke up, because it looks to me like there was some sort of direction in some sort of way where direction pointed towards the Hierophant, right? Things to do with the Hierophant, religion, churches, tradition, which leads me to think of marriage, commitment. So some sort of commitment, some sort of solidifying of the union. And this was what you wanted from this union here. Definitely a romantic situation. I can't see this being some sort of job. Somebody out there really, really needs to hear this, because it's very specific. And here we are at the Three of Wands, as I discussed before, as the possible outcome card. That manifestation that you put into place is going to occur by the end of the year. Now, it could be just partial. You may not get this person back, but you will become closer to your goal of becoming the King of Pentacles, the man who is defined by his money, the man who is in charge of his money, the man who has a lot of money. Is that really the most important thing for you? This is something that you need to be concerned about, right? Because is money the only thing that was important in this whole scenario? What about love? Like, where's the love cards? Where's the cards that are concerned about love? Or is this all in your head, Gemini, that you believe that your worth is only tied to how much you earn? The only love card I see is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is, it's not that romantic. But then, Geminis are, more in their head about romance as opposed to demonstrative. Please prove me wrong by commenting down below. I'm going to pull another card for you, Gem. Six of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Alright, I'm going to stop there. You've got some success. You've got some wishes. You've got some wishes that come true. The Six of Wands is triumph. The Wheel of Fortune is a change in fortune. So the wheel goes around. Whatever has been negative in the past will go up. Whatever has been positive can be dampened down. But it looks like you may have a lot of mental anguish, mental stress. And so, everything's going to be okay. Now, all you need to do is change your sorry about that. Change your mindset. Okay? All right. Thanks for being here, Gemini. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.